Okay, for this video I want to do some player attacks. So quickly I'll just show you the animations that I have. I have a haymaker left, and a haymaker right, and I'm going to select my player character, go into the animator, and drag these in one by one. So this one's going to be haymaker left, and haymaker right. I need two triggers, same name, haymaker left, and haymaker right. So I need to transition to both of them. So it has no exit time. Haymaker left trigger, and this one has no exit time. Haymaker right, and I'm going to make a transition back with no condition, but I'm going to uncheck has exit time. And I need to go into, first I'm going to go closer to my player, and inside here I'm going to create an empty called hurt area, and I'm going to add a box collider, I'm going to make it a trigger, and I'll just put it in front of him like this. And by default it's going to be disabled, so whenever the player punches, then it's going to be enabled like this. I need to go into my input, and I need to make sure that I have, okay, I do have an attack, and it's left mouse button. So in the scripts I'm going to create a script. I'm going to call this hurt area player, and I'm going to open that up. I'm going to quickly make sure that we drag and drop the script onto the hurt area that I just created. I'm going to hop into the script, and I'm just going to copy and paste from the hurt area from the skeleton and just paste it into my new hurt area script. On trigger enter. If it's an enemy, then so in the skeleton script, I'm already trying to affect the skeleton by looking for a hurt function, so I'm going to create that hurt function. So public void hurt, and once it gets punched, I'm just going to keep it simple, I'm going to do destroy dot game object. Okay, I made a mistake here. I need to put this in brackets, get rid of this period, stick that in brackets, and it's a lowercase g for game object. I'm going to compile that, and back here I forgot to replace player with other. So the other thing that this collider is colliding with, it's looking for the skeleton script, and it's going to trigger this hurt function. So I need to go into the player script and I need to create some variables. So can bool can attack equals true by default, and a flow called which attack. So this will be just a the left punch and number which attack equals 2 will be right punch, and I'll alternate. So back in the if the attack button is pressed, so attack input is true, then I'm just going to do this in the update function. I'll just say if attack input equals true, and if inside there I'll put if can attack equals true, then I'm going to do immediately set can attack equals false, and I'm going to do start coroutine can attack again. And outside of the update, I'll do I enumerator can attack again. Yield return new, wait 4 seconds, and I'll say after 1 second. I think the punch is about, I can't remember if it's half a second or if it's like 10 frames, but I'm going to say after 1 second can attack equals true. That way the player can't like constantly bang on the left mouse button. It can just, they have to do it every 1 second. So can attack equals true. So if can attack equals true, then if which attack equals 1, then which attack is going to be set to 2, so that the next time the button is pressed, it's going to do the other animation. And animator dot set trigger, I'll do haymaker left. And I want to copy and paste this. And we'll do an else if which attack happens to equal 2, then it's going to be set to 1, and haymaker right. Another thing that I need to do is I need to create a public game object, hurt area collider, and when the attack button is pressed, hurt area collider dot set active is true. Same thing here. but I'm going to use this can attack again. So I'll say after 0.2 seconds after the attack button is pressed, hurt area collider set active will be false. So it'll be very brief. It'll be active for 0.2 seconds. Okay, so I think that's everything. I'm going to compile it. One thing I forgot is I need to get him to rotate to the nearest enemy. So in the previous two videos, I found a way to identify the nearest enemy that's closest to the player, and it's the nearest enemy is constantly being updated, and it's stored in this variable nearest enemy. So I'm going to use that variable to do the script. It says whenever the button is pressed and can attack is true, then transform dot look at in brackets new vector 3 bracket player dot transform dot position oh sorry nearest enemy, and the y is going to be just the position of the player, because we don't want him to rotate in the pitch, and nearest enemy dot transform dot position. Oh, I forgot to put dot x dot y dot z. So he should be constantly rotating to the nearest enemy when he punches. So I'm going to compile that. I hop back into the editor. With the main character selected, I need to drag and drop the herd area into this field here. And one thing I'm going to change is on the transition back to blend tree, I'm going to turn on has exit time. And then I'm going to hit play. So if just say he swings, then he rotates to the nearest enemy. And when I press the button, he rotates. The only problem is the skeleton disappears before he finishes his punch, which is I can just fix that with a delay, but I'm not going to worry about that. So as you can see, he's rotating to the nearest enemy when he punches, which is basically all I wanted to do. So obviously there's a lot of tweaking that I can do, but you can see that the script overall is working. Okay, so that's all I wanted to do, and hope you enjoyed that, and hopefully I'll see you in future videos. Okay, thanks.